Adam Stern here, Music Director of the Federal Way Symphony, speaking to you from our home here at the Federal Way Performing Arts and Events Center. First of all, a shout out to all of you who have already given big, supporting our work in bringing you the finest music with the finest performances, and also in support of our outreach programs. It's a very important part of our makeup as an artistic organization, and urging you, if you haven't already, to look into your hearts and your wallets and perhaps contribute a little something our way as well. I'd like to tell you a little bit about next season. We have a bunch of great events coming up, and while we're still tightening the screws on some of our collaborators, I'd like to tell you a bit about each program. In October, we're going to open the season with a concert very, very close to my heart. I humbly mention that this is going to be my 5th year as the orchestra's music director, and to that end, I've given myself an anniversary present. I've scheduled works by 3 composers that I adore. Joseph Haydn, one of his lovely divertimenti for orchestra, and then we're going to be joined by not one, but 2 stellar soloists, violinist Rachel Lee Priday and violist Mara Gierman. And they're going to join us for 2 works that call for both their instruments, the Mozart Sinfonia Concertante, and then in a major United States premiere, the Concerto for Violin, Viola, and Orchestra by Ruth Gibbs, a major 20th century British composer whose works I've been championing for the better part of a decade now. This is an absolutely gorgeous concerto, and we're very, very proud to be bringing it to the United States for its first tryout. December, we're going to have our annual festive holiday program, a mixture of beloved Christmas carols, holiday songs, and special appearances by the Federal Way Chorale and by a young soloist from the invaluable Key to Change program here. In past seasons, we've welcomed young soloists who have given performances way beyond their years, and we're looking forward to this year's young soloist as well. In March, we're going to have a unique evening combining the music of Stephen Sondheim and Igor Stravinsky, 2 of the giants in the world of music and theater in the 20th century. Stravinsky was the guy who came along and revolutionized theatrical music with his ballets, The Firebird, Petrushka, and particularly The Rite of Spring, the one that caused a riot at its first performance. And Stephen Sondheim, by far the greatest composer of Broadway musicals in the second half of the 20th century. We're going to combine their music with some singing actors and musicians from the orchestra in an unforgettable and unique evening. April is going to present us in an absolutely glorious season finale, celebrating the world of Broadway. We haven't quite finalized the program yet, but we're going to present symphonic suites from some of the greatest and most iconic Broadway musicals of the 20th century. There will undoubtedly be music by Rodgers and Hammerstein, Lerner and Loewe, perhaps a little bit of Leonard Bernstein. Please come and join us for what's going to be a whopping good season finale.